Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great diesel Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're looking at a 2004 Monaco Diplomat. This is the model number, and y'all forgive me if I get this wrong because these model numbers get bigger every year. 38 PBDD. Double slide diesel Class A. Full body paints in beautiful condition. It's got that big 330 horsepower Caterpillar C7 turbo diesel. It's got 90,000 miles, which of course, as many of you diesel fans know, is still not even broke in. This is a coach that will run 800,000 miles or more with the right care and maintenance. It's built on the very desirable Roadmaster raised rail chassis, so you've got the airbag suspension, you've got more storage, bigger storage compartments. Got the Allison 3000 transmission, which is a 6-speed automatic that adapts itself to your driving. Beautiful condition. I mean, this full body paint has no delamination. Corners aren't beat up or they've been backed into anything. This unit is superb condition for an 04 model. I mean, it is an 04, but I promise you folks, you look at 100 04 models, you're probably not going to see another one nicer and cleaner than this one. Beautiful condition. It's got the upgrade power awning with the LED lighting. It's got full pass-through storage with slide out trays, big 10-gallon water heater, gas or electric. I mean, just a beautiful color scheme. It's got the real Alcoa wheels instead of the wheel covers. 4 seasons. You can use this any time of the year in any part of North America. I mean, you're talking about a $180,000 motorhome when it was new. This is not a cheap brand, and definitely not a cheap model either. I mean, this is a high quality, and that's what you get, folks. When you buy a high quality brand like this Monaco over, say, like a Coachman or Four Winds or Dutchman or something like that, you're going to get something that when it gets several years old, it's going to hold up a lot more and last a lot longer. Folks, I have no doubt in my mind, if you take care of this motor home, you're still going to be using it 15 to 20 years from now if you wanted to. And it's amazing that you can buy this kind of motor home for under $50,000, but here it is, folks. Books over 60, I've got it for under 50. Beautiful condition. Let's look inside. It's got a 7,500 watt diesel generator, Onan, powering everything up inside of it. The glass is perfect. No cracks or dings in the windshield. And when you walk inside, it's never been smoked in that I can tell. No pet odors. I mean, great looking interior, folks. Very, very high build quality. Seats look great. I mean, looking at this, you would never guess this motorhome had 90,000 miles. These seats look like they came out of a 20,000 mile motorhome. Beautiful leather seats. Got the airbags, the air brakes. Got the exhaust brake. Got a lot of nice other extras too. It's got the steering stabilizer. You know, those are several $1,000s when you add them. It's got the tire pressure monitoring system. It's got a satellite dish on the roof. Voyager backup camera system. I mean, this thing is, it's right. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's got the hydraulic leveling jacks. We guarantee everything to work the way it works, folks. When you buy an RV from Parkway RV Center, we don't check them out till we sell them because we have so many RVs. I've got 2 long, big rows of nothing but diesel pushers. And what we do when you buy an RV from us, once it's paid for, we take it to our shop and they go through a 200+ point inspection. Everything's got to pass. Every little thing, every last little light bulb. We go above and beyond what most dealers do, and we even take our diesels to a diesel shop about 20 miles down the road, have the diesel mechanics drive it, look underneath it, and make sure everything's like it's supposed to be on the running part of it. Then we go through our 200 point plus inspection. It takes us several days to do it because, you know, we're well known for having the lowest prices on the internet and having the highest quality RVs. So we work hard for that reputation. We're not going to cut corners. We run everything for several hours. We run the generator for a minimum 24 hours. Air conditioners, minimum 12 hours. Refrigerator, minimum 12 hours on gas and on electric. And not to mention, I'm not going to go into a bunch of details, but we go through what most other dealers would not touch on a used RV. I've got RV techs who've been here over 20 years, and I've got one RV tech that's worked for the biggest RV dealerships in the world, and they said not even them, they don't even check an RV out near as thorough as we do and fix and check stuff that the other dealers would let slide. Beautiful RV, folks. This is just how it came in. It's got the ceramic tile floor, and here's a tip, folks. If it's got ceramic tile floor, then you know you've got a great riding coach, because if it wasn't, this thing would be all over, be in pieces. These tiles would be in pieces. Really nice plush, deep plush carpeting. Now, folks, the previous owners took the chair out and they put a little computer desk right here, or a little office area, which we can leave this like it is. We can try to find a chair that matches and take this up and put the chair down. Just let your salesperson know when you call what you want him to do. We're going to leave it up for now, but we're going to give you the option of either leaving the desk up or we'll put a chair. It's entirely up to you, folks. There's no extra charge either way you want to do it. Got a nice sleeper sofa. Got a table booth. Now, this is kind of an unusual setup for a table booth. It does not make a bed, but it is a lot more comfortable to sit at than these other table booths like you get to make the bed. So you can sleep 4 people in this RV. Of course, books and manuals are included. Here is, of course, the tire pressure monitoring system, the Howard Precision Steer Wheel Control, brochures, books, the VCR tapes, which still amazing an 04 had VCR tapes, but there they are. I would have thought an 04 would have DVDs, but you've got that. Got really nice hardwood cabinetry, stainless steel microwave convection oven. You've got a Atwood stove top, Corian countertops, the real Corian countertops, fluorescent lighting throughout the entire RV. Nice plumbing fixtures, nice light fixtures. You can tell this is a pretty expensive motorhome when it was new. I mean, you've got nice little upgrades, and I look at stuff like this, like the Fantastic Vent fan. You know, they don't have to put this high-dollar fan here. They could have put just a regular blade fan, with a 5-inch blade. Nobody ever know the difference, but Monaco doesn't do that. I mean, they're known for making some of the best RVs on the market for a reason. And another thing, you can see how thick that roof is. That's at least a 10 or 12-inch thick roof, so it's going to be well insulated. It's got the padded headliner, which really helps reduce road noise going down the road and vibrations. And, you know, reduces outside noise at the campground. I mean, you don't want to wake up in the middle of the night every time somebody walks by your campsite talking and scaring you to death. You know, this really helps insulate the sound. And I always look at little stuff too. Look at this splash guard right here. That's Corian. That's very nice, high quality, nice touch. It's got crown molding. You know, little stuff like that that Monaco doesn't have to do, but they do. And it makes a difference. I mean, it makes an overall nicer product, and something. And if it tells you that's what built that well on the inside, it's obviously got a strong build quality, something that's structurally going to last you a long time. I got the LED bulbs in the lights here, which is nice. Got the 4-door refrigerator freezer with a built-in ice maker. That's a nice upgrade as always. We haven't cleaned this one yet, folks, so this is exactly how the previous owner kept it, which looks great. Step toward the back. Again, notice a ceramic tile floor. Got the Corian vanity top, seamless Corian sink. That's always a nice feature. Glassed-in shower with the skylights. You can look around the skylight. There's no signs of leak damage anywhere. Got a nice little medicine cabinet vanity top. Let's make sure I got that model number right. 38 PBDD Diplomat. Okay. I guess I got it right there. Of course, that 330 horse is going to give you plenty of power, folks. I'm going to tell you, if you want to run 85, 90 miles an hour towing a car up the interstate, this motorhome will do it. That 330 with all that torque is going to give you a superb power platform to drive from. And if you've got a lead foot, you're going to love this motorhome. And even if you don't have a lead foot, folks, if you drive 60, 65 like most people do, you've got that extra power, so your motor's not having to run wide open to keep this motor home going at a safe speed. So it's not going to kill you on gas like the underpowered motorhomes will. Got a nice private water closet. Got the upgrade. It's got the elongated, and I like this on these newer ones. Somebody's actually changed this out, put the elongated RV China to RV toilet in there. That's a nice feature. Of course, here's all your control panels. It's got a built-in inverter, Xantrax inverter. It's got double airs, double furnaces. Everything works like it's supposed to, guaranteed. My guys will check it. Make sure everything works perfectly. Now, I believe in here, it's got a clothing closet. You may be able to put a washer and dryer in here. There's some of your vacuum cleaner attachments. It does have the Dirt Devil vacuum system. Now, folks, I'm gonna have to look into it, make sure, but you may be able to put a washer and dryer in here. It doesn't have one, but not something I recommend to people, but because I've had a lot of issues like most RVers have had with washers and dryers, but I believe we can put one in this one if you want it. They're about $1,500 if you buy the RV from us. Love this rear bedroom, folks. It's got some really nice touches. Got a real headboard. The day-night window treatments. Got the plenty of lighting. You've even got dimmer switches for some of your lights, which is kind of nice, especially in the bedroom area. Queen Island bed. Got a really nice, almost like a memory foam feeling mattress. Corian top back here at the chest of drawers. Plenty of storage. All the TVs are HD TVs, so you don't have to have the old C TVs in here. Got the nice etched mirror closets. Let me see here. You know, really clean inside here. No damage, anything like that. Love the carpet in here. I mean, just really, this is the kind of carpet you can take your shoes off and run around barefoot and be nice and comfortable. This right here, another closet space, and actually this is where you'd put your washer and dryer in right here. This would be for one of those little combo units. And the 330 Cat, 90,000 miles. We just drove it in several hundred miles. It did great. That Roadmaster raised rail chassis, the Allison 3000 transmission, so it is a 6-speed, not the 5-speed. And it is the adaptive learning transmission, so it will adjust itself to your driving habits to give you the best performance and the best fuel mileage possible. You know, really nice RV, folks. It's 38.5 foot long, which not too big, not too small when it comes to a diesel. This is something that you can be comfortable in on a cross-country trip. It's going to have power for mountains and things like that. And I'm going to tell you, it's just a nice, clean RV. And when you look out there for what's out there for $49.9 and you can buy this 04 in this kind of beautiful condition for that, there's no comparison. I mean, I've got a lot of great diesels right now for under $50,000. And keep in mind, folks, this is Parkway RV Center. What we sell for $49.9, other dealers sell for $65,000, $70,000 plus. We've got the lowest prices on the internet on the highest quality RVs. We sell over 500 used RVs a year. And, folks, we've been in business for 48 years. And 48 years in business for a used RV dealership, and still selling 500 used RVs a year, if that's not a true testament to what kind of business we run and how we treat our customers, and I don't know what else is. I don't have any extra fees, no dock fees, no prep fees, no dealer fees. You know, these other dealerships, they're going to charge you $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 more for the same motorhome. And then they're going to charge you $2,000 or $3,000 in fees. And all those fees are 100% dealer profit. They're completely unnecessary to purchase a used or a brand new RV. And we don't charge them, folks. We never have in almost 50 years in business. Don't believe in them. We have the same financing you're going to get at the new RV dealerships, up to 180 months with approved credit. And actually, we give you lower interest rates than other dealerships do because we don't mark interest rates up. Other dealerships have made it a big business out of marking interest rates up. And what they do, they get you approved at a really low rate. They mark it up 3 or 4%. and costing you thousands of dollars in higher RV payments over the life of an RV loan. And they don't, of course, you don't know this because they never tell you what that bank actually approved you for. They just tell you a rate and you go with it. And, you know, it costs you a lot of money, folks. That's thousands of dollars. We can get you 180 months with approved credit. Interest rates, roughly around 4.5%. Give or take a little. You know, just depends on your credit. If you need a short-term loan, a 60-month loan, we can get you 2.5% interest, folks. You can't even get a brand new RV for 2.5% interest. Can't even hardly get a new RV for 4.5% interest, much less a used one that's, you know, it's less than 1/3 the price of a brand new one. And you can get it with 2.5% interest or get the 180 months for around 4.5%. I mean, you can't beat that, folks. Even if you're a cash buyer, that 60-month, 2.5% interest rate, I don't know about you, but man, if I got $50,000 cash, I can do so much more with that money than the few $100s I'm going to spend on interest on 2.5% on a 60-month loan. I mean, you know, about half my cash buyers take advantage of that 2.5% interest rate because you can't beat it anywhere else. But we do offer that, folks. We don't have commission salespeople, which our buyers love that because nothing's worse than dealing with a commission salesperson. You see, a commission salesperson with other dealerships use to keep a large sales staff and not have to pay them every week. They only get paid when they sell something. It sounds good in theory, but here's the bad part to you, the buyer, when you go to a lot that has commission salespeople. First of all, you have to pay more for the RV because the average RV salesperson, commission salesperson, gets 25% of the gross profit as their commission. That means that dealership has to mark their prices or already higher prices up even more to cover the salesperson's commission. This means that that salesperson, the last thing a commission salesperson wants to hear is that you're just looking or you're going to buy in a couple of months or a couple of years, because they know if they don't sell you something that day, then chances are you're going to buy somewhere else down the road or from somebody else at the dealership, and all the time they spent with you, they don't get a dime for it. So here comes the sales pressure, and they've got all kinds of games. They train these guys how to do this, and I've seen how they work. It's wrong. It's, you know, you can't go to just an RV dealership and start looking through their inventory without going through a sales office. Most dealerships you go to, you're going to go through they're going to have a prison yard, what I call them. It's where they keep their RVs. They got a 10-foot tall fence. You can't get in there without going through a sales office, and they're going to want to get you pre-approved before they even let you set foot in the first RV. Even if you're not even sure you want to buy one, you just want to look, they won't let you do it without going through all that hoopla. And it's not how you buy RVs, folks. You can come into my lot. I've got 150 plus used RVs. When we're open during the day, everything's unlocked. You can drive your vehicle right up to the motorhome or camper or fifth wheel you want to look at. Get out and look at your own leisure. If you need a salesperson, just stick your head inside the sales office and ask for help. It's as easy as that, folks. My salespeople are on salary only, so there's no pressure. They don't get paid. They get paid the same every week. It doesn't matter whether you buy the RV or don't buy the RV. It doesn't matter if they sell one or don't sell one. They're here strictly for your benefit versus a commission salesperson who's only there for their own benefit. And if you're not buying from them, they don't want to help you because they don't get money. They don't get paid for it. And folks, that's one of the many differences between us and other RV dealerships. Lowest prices on the internet. You know, I mean, you can get online, you can Google 2004 Monaco Diplomat 38 PBDD. See what other dealers are asking for the same make and model. You'll be shocked how much lower our prices are. See how many of those do a video walkthrough and guarantee everything to work. So you can do that, and you can look at what kind of fees they charge, which you'll probably have to call them to find that out. And think about all the money and interest rate you're going to pay, because these other dealerships are going to mark that rate up 3 or 4% and rip you off on financing. You know, we offer financing as a courtesy to our customers, not as a way to make money like other dealers do. You know, we're family owned and operated, 48 years in business. We sell all across the country. With our prices, folks, we sell nationwide, and we've sold in all 50 states, including multiple sales. I'm not kidding about this, folks. Multiple sales to Hawaii and multiple sales to Alaska. We've sent over 2,000 motorhomes, campers, and fifth wheels all over every corner of Canada. We've sent almost 30 RVs overseas to England, Italy, Australia, the Netherlands, and other places, folks. And these buyers didn't come hundreds, sometimes thousands of miles away just because they like us. They came that far away because they can't beat our prices, folks. And we can save them thousands and thousands of dollars, just like we can save you that kind of money. And folks, if you buy a motorhome before you call Parkway RV Center first, you just threw out thousands of dollars. And you know, it's basically like taking 10, 15 grand of your own money in cash, putting it in a paper sack, throwing it in the middle of the driveway, and setting it on fire and watching it burn. Because that's exactly what you did if you bought an RV before calling us first from somebody else. Can't beat the customer service, you can't beat the prices, and you can't beat the money that we save you. 706-965-7929 is our office number. Evenings and Sundays you can get help at 423-605-6747. You can visit our website, parkway.rvcenter.com. We got over 150 used RVs, all at the lowest prices on the internet. And I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody else, folks. We get in several RVs every single day. There's no physically human way I can get everything online before they sell. And what I tell people to do is go to our website, look at what I have posted. If you don't see what you're looking for, call my non-commissioned salespeople, get to know them, let them get to know you. This way they know what you're looking for, and it may surprise you. We may have it and just not have it posted online yet, and you won't believe how low the price will be compared to everybody else. Or, you know, we get in about 15 to 20 RVs a week, so it may be here next week or the next 2 weeks, and again, you won't believe how low the price will be compared to everybody else for the same make and model. I mean, you've got absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. So give us a chance to earn your business, folks. You're going to be glad you did, because we're going to be the place that you send your kids and grandkids 25, 30 years from now to buy their RVs to. We've got generations of families. Some live thousands of miles away who only buy from us, folks, for a reason. Friends and families buy from us, from customers who buy, repeat customers. Just about everybody that buys an RV from us comes back and trades it in a few years and upgrades it. And that's the way we like it, folks. And that's why we've been in business for as long as we have. We look at every customer as a long-term investment. These other dealers look at a customer and say, how much money can I make off of them today? And then I don't care if I ever see them again. That's what the corporate dealer's mentality is. But we look at everybody like, you know, we want to sell you one today, sure, but we want you to come back in a few years, trade it in, still be in good enough shape that we can sell it to somebody else. They keep it for several years and trade it back in. And we want you to send your friends and family to us because you save so much money. That's what we look at, everybody, as a long-term investment. And we're going to take care of you folks before, during, and after the sale. So give us a call, drop us an email. Better yet, come into beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. You can fly into Chattanooga, Tennessee. Folks, today's Saturday. I've already had 2 customers fly in today from Chattanooga and picking up RVs and driving them home. And we'll pick you up for free at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport during business hours. You can fly in here virtually from anywhere in the country for less than $500. Diesel fuel's cheap. It's $1.70 a gallon. You can drive this RV home for a few $100s, even if you live a couple of thousand miles away, and literally save $10,000, $15,000 after travel expenses. And that kind of money you can save is something that is nothing to sneeze at. So give us a call, drop us an email, or better yet, come visit us here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Thank you for watching.